My name is Rita James Tambwe, and I'm always with my buddy.
My name is Theodosia Tambwe. Hello, subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, that's very good, Theodosia. Theodosia is telling all of you who have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel for more information about children and parenting. As in my previous videos, I deal with children in general, food for children, how to parent your children, how you can teach them good manners, all things to do with children. I love children so much, and I want to see a generation of very good brought up children. Today, I want us to talk about parenting. When you're parenting, you know, when you're blessed with boys in the family and girls, there are some parents, especially in our African context, we find that boys are supposed to be they don't cook, boys don't wash plates, boys leave plates on the table, boys are, you find that boys are considered to be, I don't know, it's a culture thing, but there are some things that are just not so much suitable, because these are the boys that you bring up them, then they'll grow to be men, they'll grow to be husband, they'll grow to be somebody's father or somebody's husband. So the way we bring our boys' children, it shouldn't be very different from the way we bring girls' children, because if we bring up girls that they are the ones to wash plates, they are the ones to cook, they are the ones to clean the house, then boys, what are they doing? And when they see that, they'll think that, okay, this is how life is. So a boy will grow up, will become a man, and will think that everything is for the ladies to do. So please, parents, let's bring our children in the proper way. Let's teach our children that all girls and boys are equal. If I'm teaching my child to cook, my boy should also be around. If I'm teaching my girl to wash clothes, also my boy should be around. I should teach both of them, a boy and a girl. This is how things are. This is how you're going to be. Your next thing, maybe in some years, you'll be a father. So this is how you're supposed to be. For instance, if your wife is sick, if you're a man, you're like, no, me, I was not taught how to cook, I was not taught how to wash plates, I was not taught how to do ABC. So you'll find that a boy will grow up not knowing anything. But as parents, please, let's bring our children equally. Let's bring our children in a manner that they grow up to be men. They grow up to be ladies with respect. Let's teach our boys how to respect girls. You find that there are some families, you find that a boy, because he's a boy, can abuse a girl, can fight with a girl, and as parents, we're like, no, he's going to be a man, no, he should not what. But for him as a boy, he's not being taught discipline. He's not being taught how to handle issues. So as parents, please, let's teach our children in a manner that they grow up to be very respectful men, they grow up to be very respectful women. So as we teach the same thing as boys and the girls. And also in the other way around, also don't let it not make our boys very, very vulnerable. You find that there are some families, you find that maybe a boy is hurt and they're like, don't cry, men don't cry, man up. That's not something good, because they also have emotions, they also have feelings. So crying for a boy, it's okay. It's the way of expressing the emotion. But when we tell them, no, boys don't cry, you man up, you become a man, he'll grow up knowing that, okay, boys are not supposed to cry. So what happens if I'm hurt? Then it will just be inside him. He will not show up by crying, letting it out, but it will just be inside of him. So it will be haunting him, it will be hurting him for the rest of his life. But then, if you let your boy express his emotions, if you let your boy, if he's hurt, let him cry, let him express what he feels. But if you will keep them, no, boys should not cry, boys should do this, boys are doing stronger things, boys, no, that's not the right way, I think. For me, I think that if I have a boy and a girl, they are all equal. They are supposed to do the same thing. If my girl can cry, then why not a boy? Because if my girl is hurt, the same hurt can happen to the boy. So why should I tell a boy that you should not cry, you man up? That's not right. So when you're bringing up our children, when you're bringing up our boys, let's make sure that we bring them in the right and proper way. Also, let's make our children accountable, both boys and girls. If you do something, be accountable, be responsible for what you have done. Let's not just scold the girls. You find that you're scolding your girl and then you leave your boy. Let both of them be accountable. If a boy has done something, sit down with your boy and tell them that this is not right. This is what is right. So you don't just have to tell, it's just a boy, let him do what he wants. No, that's not the right way. We as parents, we have to sit down with our children. We tell them what is right. We tell them what is wrong. So that when they grow up, they know that, oh, once my mom told me this, once my dad told me this. And another thing maybe we'll talk about maybe in the next other videos, or it's how to talk to your children. You know, as African parents, I talk out of experience. As African parents, we find it hard sometimes to talk to our children. We find it hard to, how can I start telling my boy about girls? How can I start telling my boys about maybe sex issues? How can I start telling my girls about reproductive health? But that is very important as parents. We should educate our children as we are staying with them. Let us not leave things to the teachers. Let us sit down with your children and then let us tell the children what is right. Let us teach our children a reproductive health. Let us teach our boys on about sex issues. Because you find that we don't teach them, then they learn it from outside. And when they learn it from there, they learn it in a bad way. They learn it in a sense of trying. So, but if we sit down with them and we tell them the right thing, then they will do the right thing. So as parents, please don't let the children just take care of themselves. As today I was talking about boys, let's teach our boys equal thing with girls. If you are teaching your boy how to cook, make sure your girl is there. If you're teaching your girl how to clean the house, make sure that also your boys, so they both should be there. Don't just teach your girls alone and then you leave the boys. You let the boys just go outside and play. No, you just go outside and play and then you call your girls, you come, it's now time to cook. Let's cook this, we are going to do this. No. Our children, they are all equal. If you're teaching your girl this, teach your boy this. If you're teaching your girl to make a bed, also your boy should be there. If you're teaching your girl how to mop, how to clean the house, also your boy should be there. So we make sure that these two are brought up in the same manner. Not that they are brought up in the manner that it's not balancing. So a boy grows up thinking that he's the man of the house, and then the girl grows up thinking that, okay, I'm now a woman, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to take care of children, I'm supposed to do this and the other. That's not the right way. So as parents, please, I love children so much and I want to have a very good generation in the future, but I cannot do it alone. It's I and you and that and there and all of us in the whole world. If we teach our children in the right, then they will grow up right. If we stay with them right, they will grow up right. And as always I've been saying, parents, let's live as example. What we teach our children is, it should be exposed in our lives. Let's not be the ones that we just teach our children and then we do the opposite. So as parents, let's live in peace, let's live in love, let them show the love to our children so that they can also copy and they can also become the future good generation. Thank you so much for today. I don't have much, but hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now.